I find this episode is quite important because we are losing our heritage in Penang, and we don't learn our Hokkien anymore in school. I think my generation is already considered the old people who still can speak Hokkien. Many younger generation they don't speak our dialect anymore. So Penang Hokkien is What I realized still because I have friends not from Chinese school, so we communicate in Hokkien and English. So I wanted to do this to record this down. So in the future generation, you can know how our Penang societies was formed back then, and we are very unique. Hello, 大家好，我是阿 Jun. So today I'm going to talk about our Penang culture using a mix of English and Hokkien. So welcome to Penang. Penang is comprised of an island and also the mainland of Penang. So here in Penang, culture don't just sit side by side. We blend, mix, and become something very uniquely Penang. So Penang is home to many ethnic groups, including Hokkien, Teochew, Hakka, Cantonese, Eurasians, Tamil, Punjabi, Malay, and Siam, and others I don't know. So each brought their own language, beliefs, and also their food culture. So that's why Penang feels like many worlds in one place. You can hear different languages in one kopitiam and taste the world in one place. So back in the 18th and 19th century, around that time, many Chinese men, especially from the southern province, Hokkien, they came here for business purpose, and then some of them also married to the locals. Back then, they have different family in different places. It's very common. So their children became known as Peranakan, also called Baba Nyonya. Like my great-grandmother, her name is Ui Anya. Back then, Anya is general term for female, and Aba is for male. So they mix traditions, food, and clothing. My great-grandmother in the photo, she was wearing sarong and also kebaya. Okay, so that's how Penang Hokkien was born. Considered a street dialect with Hokkien base and Malay's words in between. Added as the flavor. So it's not the same as standard Hokkien elsewhere. So our Penang Hokkien is faster, friendlier, and full of local slang. During the British colonial era, Penang had 4 types of school: English school, Penang school, Malay, and Tamil. Because before the formation of modern China, Mandarin wasn't widely used here. Chinese schools are taught in their mother tongue, Hokkien, Cantonese, or Teochew. So only in the 1970s, 80s, around that time, Malaysia reformed the education system, and Mandarin became the standard of all Chinese schools. And back then, because the English colonial time, right? So for better job opportunities, families, Chinese, Indians, and Malay, they will send their children to English school for better education, and also later after they graduate, they can work for the government. So that's why many Penang Chinese today, they can speak fluent Hokkien,
but may not be found in Mandarin.
So it's not uncommon at all. And even more interesting is because of this mix of race and people in school, many Malays and Indians also can speak Penang Hokkien. So it became a real common language here. So don't be surprised if an Indian uncle greet you with So Penang language stories is a reflection of our history and soul. mixed, warm, and full of flavor because here language connects us all. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye. 等者各位了個，古早細細漢嘅時，我是講福建話嘅，特別到個愛讀冊嘅時，好時教了人就愛轉華語嘛。So，為了你學堂會
太搞啦，讀冊太搞。
So，我媽就教我講華語咯，我哥本教我講華語，特別伊人是講福建話。
我媽咪本是教我講福建話。
了到尾本是伊人學華語嚟教我講華語，我是講華語嘅。
華語
所以我福建話是無通使啦，無通水啦。我是到甲中學 Form 6，較參加朋友甲有講較濟福建話，我甲了是講華語嘅。我福建話是較抖音淡薄啦，伊人笑啊。特別我本是try to 講較濟福建話啦。because 真濟 words 我人是袂曉了嘛。像個我朋友甲我講一個like idioms like 哩哩囉囉還煮菜刀。So 啲檳城個怪濟人 ，especially 我嘅 generation 嘅人個會曉講福建話。較 younger generation 嘅咧就較坎坷啦。because 我人檳城福建話跟別人嘅福建話是無相嘅。像個台灣啊，伊人福建話是較 pure 啦 ，pure， 人叫做台語啊，台語。我人無安尼款嘅 system 來教福建話，是聽會曉聽人講，聽了人講了，若是你無去 practice 無去講了慢慢袂曉講了咯。像個我人嘅 generation 個有會曉講嘅 ，so。Try lah. So if you don't want to lose the heritage, you just try lah. Practice and speak more. 像我媽講啦，我媽會曉講Teochew，會曉華語老師。伊教我伊人是講客家嘅，所以客家話我係唔曉講。And I can understand when they talk, but to speak it out loud is different kind of.So if you still can speak local dialects with your children, please do so. What else? I think that's all for today 啦。Thank you。今天人就愛講檳城話。好了，今天就講到這裡，謝謝大家的收看。喜歡我們的視頻，閒人閒事聊，就請多多訂閱、按讚和分享，這將會是對我們最大的鼓勵。謝謝，下期再見，拜拜。